welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel. Here tonight, guys, with Barça, we're presented with a massive opportunity this Sunday, because after Real Madrid had already slipped up against Villarreal, Quique Setien's side running out 2-1 winners on Saturday, that meant that Barça, heading to the Metropolitano, had a chance to win and go 3 points clear at the top. And that's what we've done. Ousmane Dembele has delivered a stunning goal. It truly was there. As a team goal goes, it was absolutely perfect. Barça have got the job done, but I wouldn't exactly say it was convincing. We're going to be talking all about the game, including yet more late drama, 2 late red cards, and heroics from Araujo. Let's do this! Because in terms of Xavi Hernandez's starting lineup coming into this game, we knew there would be no Robert Lewandowski or Jordi Alba through suspension, but it was actually in midfield where the big surprise came, because Xavi there lining up with 4 midfielders. And this wasn't here just a 3 and then one of them pushed out to the left. This was actually here, all of them across the middle of the park, really packing that midfield area. Busquets surprisingly starting. After he played 120 minutes in midweek in the Copa along the back line, it was looking much stronger with Balde, Christensen, Araujo and Koundé, and it was Ousmane Dembele and Fati leading the line with Rafinha on the bench. And I do have to say, guys, Barça did start the game exactly what I wanted when I saw that team there. You've got 2 really mobile forwards, good movement there in behind, and we saw a few times brilliant runs. One here you can see from Ansu Fati. We escape Atleti's midfield. Ansu is bombing in behind, but we don't pick him out there. The pass wasn't there. The final product wasn't there to just slip him in. And this one here from Dembele, I was literally shouting at my TV because we bypass Atleti again. Xavi here, he's got to get his head up. You've just got to see the run there. Dembele is sprinting forward into all of that room, but again, we don't find them. And when you've got players like this who can exploit that space, and we could have done it several times, but you need to find that pass. I thought our pressing, though, especially in the opening 25 minutes or so, was really positive there. We were forcing mistakes from Atleti. You can see here, there were a few split-second chances for Ansu Fati, whereby he received the ball inside of the area, the shot was on, the chance was on, but each time there, Atletico Madrid throwing their bodies in front of the ball, last gasp blocks from them, but Ansu, he was sort of so close, yet so far in those opening exchanges, and you can see this here with Dembele. There was a warning sign for Atleti, and there was actually a moment here whereby Xavi is nice and far forward, he's in a good advanced position, he picks Dembele out towards that back post, he's all alone. This time, he doesn't get the shot away. He doesn't think quickly enough there to pull off a first-time shot, and it gets blocked, but he'd make it right. Because on 22 minutes, it was an absolutely perfect goal from Barça. And it actually starts here with Andreas Christensen, who I thought played really well, especially in the first half there. At times, he was like a midfielder. He was stepping out of the back line, getting involved in the build-up, manoeuvring his way up the field. Really good play here into Pedri. And what happens next? It is next level. This is absolutely wonderful dribbling here from Pedri. Manoeuvres his way through the Atleti midfield. Great balance. Phenomenal footwork there all the way to the edge of the box, but I think Gavi's part in this goal, it is very key as well, because what he does, he really uses intelligence. He steps across Reinildo, his arm is there, it's not a foul, you know, it should take a lot more there to bring Reinildo down than it does, but Xavi, he just uses his body really intelligently, spins then away from his man, slips in Dembele, and this time, crucially, he gets that shot away. That is the key there. When you got it in that position, ball coming your way, release the shot as quickly as you possibly can. He does that, and it's a wonderful finish. It is an absolutely clinical touch from Dembele. That's what we've been asking for. That's what we've been wanting, and it was a stunning goal. And I thought at that moment, come on, let's go on now and make this special. And to be fair, just moments after that goal, it could have and should have been 2-0 to Barça. Another one of those moments there when we are pressing and forcing Atletico into a really poor back pass that it was there. Pedri, he's all on his own, one-on-one with Jan Oblak, but he can't score. I think he actually overcomplicates the finish here in this situation, and that could have been 2-0. Probably game over. That would have really hurt Atletico there. 2 quick-fire goals, but we don't take it. And then what happens? Again, guys, it's the same situation, because right up until that goal went in for us, Atleti were very deep. They had a lot of players there, didn't they, packing their defence. They were almost playing quite negatively, I'd say. Now, whether it was then a combination of one, Atletico Madrid just coming out. After we'd scored our goal, maybe then the shackles came off, they started to push more men forward. That certainly happened, but what you also have to say is, Barça fell away again. Barça again took a lead in a game, and the intensity just wasn't there. The energy, it just seeped out of us. And once it's gone, it's tough to get it back. And that's what we saw right throughout this game here. Atletico Madrid came back into it then. They had chances in front of goal. Good save it was here from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Griezmann with a great shot at goal. Really strong hand from him. There was a few concerns, though, from that resulting corner, because the ball comes in and Atletico Madrid actually get on the end of it. Ter Stegen there doesn't claim the ball. It actually goes over him at the back post. I thought it was going to be the equalising goal. But again, at half-time, guys, yes, we'd taken the lead. Yes, we'd started this game very, very promisingly, but we can't seem to sustain that level. We can't seem here to go an entire half in control. There's moments in the game, there's highs and there's lows, and again, we were really cutting it fine, and Atleti, they were threatening. And with that pattern of play very much continuing there in that second half, Xavi did not wait long to change things around even before the hour mark, but surprisingly, it was De Jong who came off. And I don't know about you guys, but I was really, really shocked there when De Jong's number went off, when he was the man replaced by Franck Kessié. I can understand maybe why we'd want to bring on Kessié, but De Jong coming off, that for me was a surprise. And Ansu Fati also made way. Ferran Torres coming on in his place, and Ferran did have the ball in the back of the net. He actually scored there after a good knockdown from a corner. Araujo there getting up, getting nicely onto it, but Ferran unfortunately was in an offside area. That's just the way that it seems to go for him at the moment, and it was going to get worse. But I just think the second half from Barça, again, it was just filled with a lot of errors. I think in possession, we were giving it away so cheaply. There's an example here with Franck Kessié. He's on the ball, he's in possession around his own box. He ends up falling over. He slips there, gifts Atletico possession, and I thought he was actually going to bring down Lamar inside of the area. Griezmann blasts the chance over the bar, but Atleti, they were wasteful. And we were very, very lucky, I feel, today that they were so wasteful in front of goal, because we were just handing them possession over and over again. Xavi took off Balde. He also gave away the ball a few times there in the latter stages. Busquets also came off. It was Roberto then that came on, though, in midfield alongside Kessié with Alonso at left back. And it just seemed as though Xavi wanted to see out this game in whatever way we could. It wasn't really about performance in those latter stages. It was about getting over the line. And we were once again living very, very dangerously. But speaking of dangerous, what about this? In the final moments of the game, I mean, what on earth happened here? What on earth is going on between Stefan Savic and Ferran Torres? I don't think I want to know what's going on, because you look at that there, what are they doing? What on earth is happening in that moment there? It's something you'd see maybe in WWE, those two just going at it. Now, they both receive red cards, which probably was the right decision, but what I would say is, what is Ferran doing for us there? We've got Lewandowski right now suspended. You get your chance, you come on against Atletico. In that situation, as hard as it may be, don't retaliate. Just don't get involved in that there, because now he is suspended. Another problem that Xavi has to deal with. And the problems weren't over, because in the last moment of the game there, Atletico Madrid get in behind with Correa. He pulls it back to Griezmann. Griezmann then looks as though he's going to score against his former team. But no, because there's one man in the way. There's one man blocking everything, as he did in the Copa del Rey in midweek. Araujo, our saviour, our warrior in our back line. He clears it away, and he celebrated that clearance, guys, like he'd scored a goal. And it was just as important today as a goal for Barça, because it was in that moment there that he had secured the 3 points, and we just about, and it was marginal, we just about got the better of Atletico Madrid. Now, on the face of it, you would say, looking at the league table, Barça have moved clear of Real Madrid now. We've won our game. We did what we had to do. We took advantage of the situation that was presented to us, which is all good. 16 games gone, 41 points, 3 clear at the top. You'll take that. We have to acknowledge there that is a good position for us to be in. But I just still think there's questions. I still think, even though we got the win, and I'm very happy that we have, and I really do appreciate here the hard work that went into it, especially towards the end of the game, But there is still questions. There are still frailties in this team. There are still doubts over certain areas of it and getting the best out of it. And Xavi will still have to find the answers. And I want to know, guys, what did you think of that performance today? We knew that we had to win. We knew that we had to respond. And Barça, to a certain degree, they have done. But what did you make of that overall display, and what are you looking to now ahead of the Super Cup as we will play Betis in the semi-final? Let me know those thoughts down below. We will be talking more, of course, about this game and ahead of the Super Cup as well. I will see you soon indeed. For all of that to come, thank you for your incredible support. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.